It is open line night, and we call this Beyond the News because we just get to chat with one of the folks here at News Channel 5. Tonight it is Vicki.
Hi.
In the hot seat tonight and answering so many of your questions. Let's go right back to the lines. We have William on the line. William, it is your turn to ask your question. What is it?
Hi, William.
Okay, I'm just curious if Vicki plays an instrument, and did she encourage her own children to play one?
Oh, thank you. That's a good question.
Okay.
It is. When I was about 6 or 7 years old, I played the violin.
Oh, nice.
I did. Not well.
Oh, wow.
Not well, but
I was like, do you still have it?
but I did play, and I'm really sorry that I didn't follow up on it. It's one of those things where when you're a kid, you're like, oh, I don't want to play, and I don't want to take the time to have to rehearse or whatever, but I wish I had.
Yeah.
My son played the French horn in at Mount Juliet's band of Gold. So one of my children actually did play an instrument, not through my encouragement necessarily, but he did. He wanted to, and he was very good at it. But that's a good question.
Yeah, thank you, William, for calling in. I appreciate it. Have a good night.
Thing.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, we have Todd on the line as well. Hi, Todd.
Hi, Todd.
Go ahead, Todd, with your question.
Yes, ma'am. Is Miss Vicki planning for retiring anytime soon?
Well, you know, you never know. I've been doing this 28 years, and I'm sure at some point I will. I'm just not sure. I don't have a date set yet, but, you know.
I'm glad to hear that.
Oh, thank you.
I am.
We're sure going to miss you.
Oh, thank you so much.
Well, let's just not think about that, Todd. We just won't think about it.
It won't be really soon, but, you know, it's down the road, just not the short road.
Good.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you, Todd, for calling in. I do want to talk about some of the other things you do outside of the station. One of the newest things is your podcast that you do with Tori, your daughter.
I do. I have a podcast that my daughter and I do. It's called Wild Wisdom Women. And we decided we have lots of, oh, there we are.
There it is.
New episodes every Thursday. Thanks for putting that out, Taylor. We have been doing this for, this is like I think today was our 9th episode. And we do it every week. And we've just always been very communicative with each other. And she tells me stuff maybe I don't even want to hear.
You do have a really tight bond.
I'm like, okay, too much information. I don't really need to know that. But that's part of what this is. We just kind of sit and talk about different things that are going on in the world and in our own lives. And my sister was special guest last week because she was in town. But it's been a lot of fun just to be able to sit around and talk and tell how you feel about certain things. And we don't do politics because I don't think that's important when we're talking about what's going on. But
you do delve into some controversial issues, and you come at them from different perspectives.
Right.
You know, Tori is she's just in her 30s.
She's 31.
Yeah. So she kind of has that millennial perspective.
Right. She's millennial, and I'm the old.
You're not millennial.
I'm not millennial. Yeah, I like that.
Way.
Okay, I'm not millennial.
You bring wisdom to the scene.
That's right.
Vicki. Lots
She's
of
the
wisdom.
wild. I'm the wisdom. We're the women.
That's right. You guys do cover a lot of ground, though, from fun to controversial to just very topical issues.
Right.
I like it. I enjoy. I've listened to every episode.
Oh, thank you.
I've chimed in. So I think you all should talk about this.
Right. Yeah. You gave us our first idea on our very first one.
I'm a huge podcast fan. That's what I do on the way into and from work.
Right.
I listen to podcasts. I need conversation in my ear.
I do too. I want to hear something. I want to learn something.
I do that. Yeah, that's exactly my purpose for listening. I listen to a lot of different ones, and I always hope to take a little gem
from it. Sure.
And you know what I thought about you today as I was listening to a podcast?
Okay.
Someone was speaking about they live from a perspective of when many people succeed, there's abundance, and just having that philosophy of wanting others around you to succeed, not just wanting yourself to succeed.
Right.
And I thought about you because that is very much how you are in the newsroom.
Oh, that is really so sweet.
No, I really believe that. I mean, you did come to mind because I was thinking about that show. I was like, that is really how Vicki lives.
I think it's important. I think if one is succeeding, then the others can succeed too, and you work together.
There's room for all of us.
Right. You know, what is it? Something they say about the water lifts all boats, or a high tide lifts all boats, and that's true. So if you can help other people, why would you not?
Exactly.
I don't understand when people are like, oh well, I'm doing well, but
you can't be up here with me.
You can't be with me. No.
Okay, we have Teresa on the line. Hi, Teresa.
Hey, Teresa.
Hey, how you doing?
Good.
Good. I just want to comment. I think Vicki's probably one of the best journalists that Nashville's got the opportunity to ever be around.
You are so sweet.
Also, what's your height, Vicki?
We showed that picture, and there was a big difference between you and Tori.
I'm 5'5". Well, but I wear heels, so with heels on, I'm like 5'7".
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
And let's see, we also have Ray here. I'm trying to get as many calls as I can right now. Sound a little country
there you go.
Hi, Ray.
Hi.
Go ahead.
Gary.
Yes, sir.
I've watched Vicki ever since she's been there on
Thank
Channel
you.
5, and she's done a great job.
Oh,
Yes.
thank you.
Well, I want to tell you, Carrie, something.
Yes,
Sure.
Carrie, I've been watching you ever since you come down and started it, and I've fallen in love with you.
Oh, thank you, Ray. Well, I appreciate
I can't
that.
help it.
We love her too.
I can't help it, but I fell in love watching you.
Well, you're making me blush, Ray. Thank you.
Well, I'm sorry, but
No, I'll take that. I said I think everybody's going to leave on cloud nine tonight.
think
We've
you're
had
right.
some very kind callers.
Yeah.
We do. We
Thank you.
appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Thank
All right.
you.
Thank you, Ray. We do appreciate it so very much. I'm going down to my list to see if I have missed anything that I wanted to talk about. Anything that you want to talk about?
Just that I really enjoy the camaraderie at the station, and working with you is a pleasure.
Thank you.
We talk about certain things, or something will come out. Our monitor is right above our desk, and we watch Inside Edition, and I can't tell you how many times we look at each other like, what?
And I think probably most of the viewers at home are doing the same thing.
Exactly. So it's so important to have a camaraderie and to be connected, and I think that's something that we are.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that between Rory and you and me, we all bring
Right.
something a little different to the table, but we mesh so well, and we sit back in the corner of the newsroom all by ourselves, and we have a fun little family time.
We
back
do.
there.
We do.
Sometimes we lament together about life, and other times we share joys, and sometimes mostly we just laugh a lot.
We do, and we ask for advice.
Yeah,
like, what do you think I should do? Or so it's
mostly helping Rory with his love life.
Yes,
Yeah, well. That's a constant. It's a full-time job.
That's the truth.
It is a lot of fun. Okay, we're going to come back and wrap things up. I can't thank you enough for your phone calls. Stay with us.
Thank you.